All right, this is 7.1 and we're looking at the parabolas in numbers 1 through 12 in order to answer the questions from 13 through 18. So looking at number 13, what is a number added or subtracted inside the squared quantity due to the graph? So up here we have some problems where in the equation there was a number that was added or subtracted inside the squared quantity. If we look at these, we can see that the graph has shifted either right or left, depending on what that number inside the squared quantity was equal to. So I'm going to say here, shifts the graph right or left. All right, in number 14, we're asked, what is a number added or subtracted after the squared quantity due to the graph? So if we look at 4 and 6, where we had numbers that were added or subtracted after the squared quantity, we can see here that the graph is either moving up or down based on that number. So this would shift the graph up or down. All right, what is a number multiplied before the squared quantity due to the graph? In 2, 3, 4, and 6, there was no number other than 1 in front of the squared quantity. Here, there is a number other than 1 in front of the squared quantity. If we compare 10 and 11 to all of the problems from 2, 3, 4, and 6, we notice here that this one has been stretched, this one has been compressed. So what that means is this one has been vertically stretched, which makes the graph narrower. This one has been vertically compressed, which means the graph gets wider. So a number multiplied before the squared quantity either vertically stretches it or vertically compresses it. All right, in number 16, we're asked which graphs have exactly one real root. This term root is a synonym for x-intercept. So if we look at the graphs that I have done up here, I haven't done all of them, the graphs that have one x-intercept would be number 2, number 3, number 10, number 11. They all intersect the x-axis at only one point. In number 17, which graphs have two real roots? Of the ones that are graphed up here, the only graph that intersects the x-axis in 2 spots is number 6. We have an x-intercept at 2 and at -2. And then number 18 is asking which graphs above have no real roots. In other words, which graphs do not intersect the x-axis. The only one graphed here that doesn't intersect the x-axis is number 4, never touches the x-axis.